Hey, friends.
We're back.
We're back again. Once again, covering a recap of our missing episodes. Today we're talking about episode 59. If I had to name this episode, I would probably call it a Calor Inc. Shits the Bed.
Yeah, we did. But it was fine.
It was fine. It was fun.
It was fun. Maybe it wasn't fine, but it was fun.
It was fun. Definitely not fine, but fun. So once again, we lost some episodes. We're recapping. Last episode, the party left off with having chased off Jarl Red Hand and defeated his guards.
With the guards.
So now they're fleeing from the Jarl's palace, heading back to the Yahtzee so they can escape New Freeburg before they're imprisoned. But on the way out,
we don't like.
I do want to note that Leo did grab the contracts, the letters, and the map.
Yeah. We do have the materials.
You do have the materials. So it started off with essentially the party splitting into three. Kane's the easiest one to talk about.
He's the fastest.
He used his fancy monk abilities. He ran up the city walls and he ran along the top of the walls back to the Yahtzee, and he started getting the Yahtzee ready to depart.
Yes. Thankfully, our crew was still there.
Yeah. So
and the guards were not.
Yeah. His was easiest. Also, the
chest of gold was also there.
The chest of gold was also there because that one dwarf was presuming the party would accept. Kane shows up, says it went great. They load the gold onto the ship. The second easiest to talk about is what Cosmos, Thavik, and Kendall did.
Yes.
You guys ran back to that armor.
We liberated a piece of armor that I had my eye on. The one time I used intimidation, probably in the entire game.
I think so. They were
great.
Yeah,
I'm good at intimidation.
Motivated by Kane's just stealing of shit the previous night,
and I wasn't particularly on good terms with them anyways, so I didn't care.
So he just went in and intimidated the shopkeep out of a very choice set of plate armor. Yeah,
dwarven plate.
Yeah. So
high AC plus immovable, basically.
Yep. That's it exactly. And then they headed back to the ship. Now the kicker here is Asverth, and we learned from last episode, Asverth he doesn't take half measures.
No, it's all in. Sometimes it's all in plus. Yeah.
So Asverth, the previous day he scouted out the temple in town. It's a temple to Vergadane, dwarven merchant deity, and of course Asverth's character, being a paladin, is very big on Foltus, I believe is his deity, and that is the one true deity. All other deities are false, and people who worship those deities are heathens and
need to be punished.
Yeah, pretty much. So he goes to this temple, gets into an argument with the clergy. Mind you, Leo went with Asverth because he knew Asverth was about to cause a lot of trouble
and would need some help.
So he's there just to dig Asverth out of the hole.
And it was a big hole.
Asverth gets into an argument with the clergy. The escalation of that is Asverth trying to desecrate the temple.
Nearly succeeding.
The escalation from that point is Asverth getting into combat with the clergy of the temple, and then Asverth lighting the temple on fire. Yeah. Leo had to run in there and help drag Asverth out because Asverth did drop.
Yeah, he basically just hauled him out. So there's a lot of clerics in that temple.
Yeah, so Asverth and Leo burnt down their temple.
Or at least lit it on fire. Hopefully it burned down.
Yeah, they definitely lit it on fire. So after that, the party headed towards the docks. But when they were on the docks, Leo thought, hey, I don't want these other ships here chasing us. So he started shooting flaming arrows into the riggings of the other ships.
Let's burn them too.
Lighting them on fire. They get onto the Yahtzee. Kendall, not wanting to be outdone, decides he wants to help. And he uses his control water spell to send 2 tidal waves at the docks of New Freeburg, destroying huge portions of their docks. So the party has attacked the Jarl, burnt down their temple, robbed a bunch of merchants,
Right. We probably stole at least 60,000 gold worth of merchandise. At least.
Easy, man.
Because just my armor by itself, I think, was 30-something thousand.
Yeah. Definitely. It was up there. I don't know the exact numbers off the top of my head. But yeah. Then you lit a bunch of their ships on fire, and then you destroyed a bunch of their docks. Yeah. So if you weren't enemies of New Freeburg before...
We surely are now.
You sure as fuck are right now. And so that's kind of where we signed off. The party sailing away from New Freeburg on the Yahtzee.
Done heaps of damage.
Yeah. Heaps of financial and structural and just holy shit.
Yeah. We probably need to find that ship and leave this planet.
You guys, you have a lot of...
We got a lot to go before then still.
Yeah, you've definitely racked up a lot of people wanting to kill you. That you certainly have.
Yeah, we're good at that.
Yeah, but that wraps up episode 59.
Hopefully they don't find us before we find our ship all the way.
Yeah, that's what we gotta hope for. So we'll be back for episode 60, and then after you're caught up there, you can hit up our regularly scheduled episodes, because those are ready and raring to go by this point.
Yep, we got just one left, and then we'll be on track.
So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next recap episode. Deuces.
Later.